covering up here. Trailer for The Lord of the Rings Gollum. The upcoming game should be out on May 25th. And this is cross-platform and cross-gen on consoles. I think there's even a Nintendo Switch port coming. A lot of the assets, if you look at these, like if we jump back a second, like that doesn't look super high detailed. I'll have this linked in the video description if you want to check it out closer yourself. Although I hope you don't have an ultra-wide monitor trying to watch the ultra-wide 21:9 footage, because it's one of the ones that's encoded at 16:9, so even if you full screen it on a 21:9, anyway, that's a whole other thing. If we get a widescreen trailer, can we just encode it and upload it in widescreen, please? Anyway, the point is, if you actually look at the details, a lot of it, if you freeze it, the assets don't look that crazy, and again, it does support last-gen consoles, which is why I was a little bit surprised when I saw this headline. Lord of the Rings Gollum, absurd PC requirements demand DLSS for anything above 1080p. And I was like, wait, what? What?
Yeah, that do sound weird.
Switch port? So I looked into this, and it looks like NVIDIA did a post, buried in a bigger post about some other driver update stuff, talking about Lord of the Rings Gollum, where this trailer dropped, as well as a big system requirements chart. Now this has a lot going on with it. It has ray tracing off system requirements as well as ray tracing on system requirements. It separates it out by various resolutions. There's a lot of really good stuff here. But then you dig into some of the details, and I'm a little more confused. So number one, if we just hop right in here at what do you need to just play the game? If you want to play this game, apparently at 1080p 30 frames per second low, you need a GTX 1060 or 2060. Now already this is a little bit weird. For one thing, an RTX 2060 getting 1080p 30 frames per second low, and remember we're not on the ray tracing side of the chart here. We're at the non-ray trace side of the chart here. That seems a little bit brutal for the types of visuals that we were seeing on display here. Again, none of this seems mind-blowing, and this is with RTX on in these screenshots. I'm just looking at the underlying asset resolution, that kind of thing. I don't know. I know a 2060 is not as new and powerful as it used to be, but not that it was ever like super powerful, but you get the idea. 1080 30 FPS low. Also GTX 1060 listed next to that is a bit weird. So if we hop over to the Tech Power Up relative performance chart, if you watched me do similar videos to this in the past, I find compared to a lot of the other relative performance charts on the internet, this one is more complete. You can find almost every GPU you could think of on here, but it's also fairly accurate. I don't think this data gets updated on the latest drivers and all of that for the latest games, and every game can behave a bit differently, but it gives you a good ballpark figure at least to go off of. So the GTX 1060 6GB, which is what I'm assuming they're talking about here, there was a 3GB version that was a little bit weaker, had a lot less VRAM. If we go ahead and scroll down, you can see other GPUs that are in this ballpark. So first of all, if you have something like a 970, that has less VRAM, so as long as the VRAM is not the limit, you should get similar performance. Although the 1060 is a bit faster, you got the RX 480. Do note that this chart is published by NVIDIA, so they're not listing any AMD equivalents. So we can note that the cards like the RX 480 would be similar performance to what they're listing here, like the GTX 1060, RX 580s in this ballpark, the 6500 XT, GTX 980, 1650 Super. So take a look at all the cards in between here. In other words, the 2060 is usually more similar in performance to a 1080 than it is to a 1060. And for some reason, they're listing both of these as the minimum 1080p 30 FPS low GPUs.
I know 2060
was
equivalent to 1080.
6 gigabytes of VRAM. So is this somehow VRAM related? But as the limit here, it's listing RAM here as 6, but I would assume that is system RAM, not video RAM. Because, I mean, it doesn't always match up with the cards they're listing. Like, later on, they list, like, an RTX 4070 at 10 gigabytes of RAM. So, unless this chart is really badly designed, and by RAM, they mean VRAM.
Yeah, it's a bad design chart.
Also, again, the performance difference here is almost 60% between the 1060 and the 2060. So, with a 60% performance uplift, if this is at all a reasonable recommendation, here's what they actually mean. If the GTX 1060 is getting you 30 frames per second, and we multiply by 1.6, which would be a 60% performance uplift, that takes us to 48 frames per second. So in other words, even if this is somehow a reasonable chart here, what this 30 means is it means it doesn't get you 60 consistently. Which means that the 1060 is probably closer to the actual 30 line, and the 2060 is getting you, like I said, closer to 48. You're kind of in between 30 and 60, but you're not at 60 yet. And then they're recommending you go up to a RTX 3060. They're not specifying whether it's the 8 gigabyte or 12 gigabyte version, because there's two. For 1080p, sorry, no RT, for medium settings at 60 frames per second, 1080p. Okay, so that's at least to get in the door at 1080p, low or medium. And again, I think that jump to the 3060 then does make sense, because going from the 2060 as our baseline up to the 3060 now, we're getting that extra, 20% performance, kind of taking you from that I'm a bit below 60 kind of experience to I'm at 60. 2017 chips, so they're there. 6700 XT would be 6 cores, 6 threads. And I just don't think this makes sense. Go from the hate the fact that they're recommending GPUs based on how they perform using upscaling, not how they're performing natively.
Yeah,
other than
the actual performance.
The 1080p low and medium settings here. And
it's weird.
I'm really curious how demanding this ray tracing situation will be if the RTX 4080 needs DLSS performance mode to hit 60 frames per second maxed out.
What was it? It was a video way back. Here we go.
Daryl, you okay?
Dad? Oh, Dad, no! We can... Well, we could...
Daryl, he's too busted.
So yeah, it took me like 2 hours when I first played this game, like a couple years ago.
Come here. Have you
But
ever
when
seen
I finished it like, on the stream yesterday, it took me like 5 hours. I was kind of bullshitting around. You see, when he running, you drink the energy drink, it just give you more energy in the game. So that was a nice like speed running strat that people can use. I was surprised people were getting like sub like half-hour games.
Get a move on, Daryl. Hurry it up. Not a damn thing. My phone ain't working either. Hey, about your dad? I don't...
See, apparently you can jump over that,
That's it.
get the keys from him, and just leave. Basically locking the walkers there.
Better already.
Like on this map, it's like three characters, one in the jail cell, officer at top, and one in the gas station. This dude just basically just speed right past that and just get the dude to the gas station. So basically that's all he need. Later on, you're gonna see a little tech when it's like gas, like 30% gas behind the fence. It's gonna take him a while to get it. Cause earlier on mine, I was confused because I thought something was right there, but I couldn't exactly remember what the gas was at. I thought it was a secret in this area. I just couldn't straight remember. I'm looking at his best time. Yeah, that right there. That's a good amount.
Hey! You got him running!
Come on, come on.
Hands up! That racket's drawing him in!
Gotta go.
Daryl, get back over here!
Now what you think I'm doing, Jess? Let's start the damn truck.
He just going straight highways.
She ain't gonna make it. We gotta pull off, find a new ride.
Don't much like the idea of stopping at night.
Since I always get you through the game way quicker and takes less gas. Layaway takes way more or less gas. So he gave him instruction to get gas because it's the main resource you need.
Yeah.
And plus he didn't tell the other gun because he basically gonna turn in the game soon. I forget if it was his uncle or not.
Rams Ranger's car.
He basically just runs straight through everything, don't fight him. You gonna see a little tech he does when he hits the. I think he attracts a zombie. Okay, it's just locked in the room.
Are you still there? It's Elizabeth Ranger.
Hello? Yeah, I earned these.
So he did attack when he just straight hit the zombie with no I guess he was just playing perfect. And he just ran straight through all of them, take care of the journey.
Hey, Jess, don't worry about wiring it. I got the keys. Jess? Oh, Jess, no.
Be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day. Repent, repent, repent.
Yeah, place is lousy with eaters. Something's got me bummed up. At least it's a little quieter.
This map is a secret high point that's on top of the garage in this area. If I remember right, he doesn't go forward.
Where are you, Merle?
The only thing he needs is gas, energy drinks.
So what do we got in here?
All right, buddy. It's okay. We're gonna get there. Hey, a little help over here? Just hold on. Get you out of here. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Calm and quiet.
Nah, he lost a little bit of time.
Thanks.
Every little second matters.
Hey! Mia! Looks like the one Scout had. Mia?
No, don't shoot me!
Hey!
Get away from me, you
That's better. Got back. Your friend's fine, so give me that bag. Ugh! You cheating, manipulative little bitch.
Hillbilly. Noah got worse. Split from Memorial Hospital. Survivor camps need the supplies more than you do. Sorry. Pick whichever car you want. We came in 3. I can only take 1. Mia's worth keeping around. The book is for her, but it wouldn't kill you to read it. Scout.
Merle! Dixon! Hey, Merle!
At least he left him car keys.
Come on, Merle. I'll fill up. I'm hiding that.
Can't be too mad. Oh, lost a little bit of time.
The asshole psycho shooter.
Keep on driving.
Merle, man, I gotta tell you something. Something happened, bro.
I got it.
Gas, just give him 7 minutes behind gas, that's it.
I need some.
Damn, my arm hurts.
Skip the NPC.
Some light would be nice.
What do you see?
You'll see him do that tech when he hits the zombie. Frame perfect. Stop the getting grab animation. Get out of it.
Where can you get a poke and a smoke around here?
Damn it, Merle, you're gonna get the kill.
What the hell are you doing?
Changing the channel, monkey.
Candace, just wait. Candace, it isn't a function of the central nervous system, but of the peripheral. Do you have samples? A working serum? That's why I stayed. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. You don't have it.
What the hell?
Team 1, in pursuit of wider mixed race female, 20s to 30s, light build, 5'4" to 5'7".
Oh, shit.
Team 1, contact with infected. Weapons free. Fire at will.
Merle, you there?
Of course I am.
If I remember correctly, in this area, it's like 2 or 3 major hordes that just follow you.
Check it out.
You don't have to come out or can follow you. Like they'll eventually beat out walls and get you, I think. Unless it was like cutscenes. Every 2 or 3 heavy cutscenes. See, I don't know what decision you made here.
What are you doing?
I guess say no was the best option.
Oh yeah. I knew you'd come through.
Lieutenant Rose, I need your help. Please report to Lab 2B. Why are you doing this? Please stop it.
Thank you. Thank.
I guess you only need shotgun shells.
Better already.
Lost time. He wasn't expecting to get grabbed right there. He still I still think he's making a good amount of time. Think about taking just highway, it just breaks down your car faster. It's basically a non-issue. They just give you little mini missions. If it's up the car, look to a new vehicle, get more gas if you need to. Basically, it's a non-factor, really.
Yes, sir. I just cannot wait to see the look on their faces when we get to the clubhouse.
They gonna do right by us tomorrow?
Meet me at the gas station across from the church. Found something interesting.
What you got?
See, when I was playing this area, I did mine in reverse. I went got the fireworks and came back, which made me just go get another firework to get matched. Could get back. I guess some of the zombies are or just like randomly generated, so you can get and grab them from like random areas. That's why he did that. I think it's like
Daryl, you think these walkers feel pain?
8 fireworks on the map, but it's like it's 8 you can get that you need for the mission, but it's like 10 on the map or something like that.
Hell, I'm the only man you could ever count on.
And I don't know if the mill he got in his hand makes something slightly faster for a little while or not. And that's the first time I see that he actually tapped the crowd to get out the cutscene. That's actually really good. That saved him a lot of time. Another tech. Yeah, he actually is playing this shit real good.
I'm in the church.
You gotta position the ordnance properly, or it's just gonna fizzle out. You got me?
Where's that church bell? All right, here we go.
Wake up, they're pouring in now. Go on and call them in for Sunday service, little brother. All right, baby. Standing room only. Light them up, boy.
Thinking about doing this, I think it's a gas station right near here or something. I think it was burned down like half the town.
Not bad, but you
This is uncontrolled fire. Oh, he didn't take that one. I think he's going for the gas. He got distracted by the gas a little bit.
Yes, sir. Let's see some of those daytime fireworks, buddy. Fire in the hole, son, girl.
No, he didn't pick up the sports drink. What's his time, you say? Oh, this is real good. 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. I've been looking forward to this every day for the last month.
Yeah? So what's the surprise, Merle?
What? Right. Stay here.
Let me look up what other game I beat on the stream. I'm curious what speed run we'll look at next.
Where's my blade? They took everything?
When I played this part, I was doing other stuff, so I went to the other side of the room, and the zombies just teleported and flew across when I killed them.
I need to find Merle, have a little talk, get my gear back, and then some.
Right now, I'm looking at like separate screen in my my game history. I think I got a lot of collections to go through. I see one I could
Take what I can get.
Okay, so I can probably watch Desolate. I don't think I finished Desolate though. He missing. Watch Apologira's Gunslinger next. So I already beat that. I'm pretty sure I got a list.
You don't say a whole lot, do you?
Nope.
Oh, what else?
So, I'm Anna Turner.
Let me look at
but
that
all my
real
friends-
quick.
Hey, I see some movement on the horizon. Coming
Pretty
in
sure
pretty
I got a
fast.
list on my channel.
It is?
I can tell I don't like it. Probably want to get inside.
Okay. So, Back for Blood, Crisis. Let me just copy that.
That's one bad idea after the next.
Actually, why don't I just... Yeah, I could just paste that in chat.
That's my exit, but
Go about that. It's a good zombie
that
comic.
evacuation point.
Oh, he got stuck. He got unlucky. The door got him stuck. Well, at least he didn't get grabbed. How much time did he lose?
Perfect.
It's just a good area to pick up gas. That's all it is.
Nice night, huh?
There. Good as new.
Oh, I don't remember this.
Hey, Scout. Here we go.
I wonder why he went here. Sometimes this game got a little random area you'll never see. On your first playthrough, you gotta pay like the game. It's like achievements you can get, like certain special abilities you can get when you escape with a survivor at the end of the game too. You did that too early. It took a while to memorize this area. I think it does, 'cause I never had it in my playthrough.
Oh, shit.
Time to move. What are you doing, D? I guess the old man only raised one smart one.
Man, he didn't raise nobody.
Yeah, that's more like it. Try again, boy, but don't slow down. I'm waiting topside.
I wonder if he's a bandit scout in this one.
Two left. Cut through that car in front of you. Right, stupid, right.
And a lot of crawlers.
There it is, see it? That's the ramp you want. Yeah, Coach Merle would let you suit up, I reckon.
Merle, son of a bitch. Man, I got a bone to pick with you.
I saw you.
Oh, I thought she'd at least be dead somewhere else. Back roads. Why back roads? Oh, okay, you ran out of fuel. Okay. But this area gets a lot of fuel. Parking lot. Oh no, it's not the parking lot. It's an evac zone. Guess the game will just spawn how much gas you actually need. Or is it make it to your next area? I think if it was a town like this, it'd be like way more infected. Oh, I guess she lost time.
Seeing your father's a bad idea. Saying goodbye on the radio is the best thing to do.
When I was...
Yeah, she tell him about the doll story. And it's the end game basically. The last two we get to hear is about the game already done.
Did Aiden send you?
Who's Aiden?
My husband, Aiden.
Well, I never say why you at the front of the house for where the zombies can see you.
Oh, are you looking?
You Harrison?
See, I don't even think his wife was turning
Oh, yes, there's a pharmacy in the shop.
or dying. Her eyes was just turning yellow. I think she had something totally else going on. This guy's just go direct to objective. That's the mango. Fast you can get. Yeah, actually going to. I think he in the bag first. Okay. Then he escapes. Yeah.
Hey, you, up here.
I think the blockades really just screws everybody up in the end when people try to escape or whatever. I think you're gonna have to jump off the roof to get away.
Come here.
And just heal.
So how do I...
You don't bring them
Yeah.
back. Getting on. Come on, go.
And then the dude get kidnapped or shot by the helicopter pilot, if I remember correctly.
Oh my god! No!
Hey, hey, they're already here.
And James is the quickest.
The choppers.
I wish you could say both of them. I mean, all three of them. Technically.
Hold the odds, they're leaving. Move, Olivia.
You saved me. You did it.
She said she happy that she got saved, but as her neighbors getting eaten across the street screaming.
Wake up. This is it.
Are we there?
Look. What? No! No! Daryl, get to the gates.
Damn it! I should have known. Oh, they got in. They got the soldiers. They got everybody.
That was an unlucky grab. At least he didn't get grabbed by the two behind him.
What? It's still on?
Think about that. This gun gives you, the game gives you light ammo for this, but the gun's not really that good compared to like the high point pistol or the crossbow. Oh, he blocked it. That's good.
This must have been hell. They were so close.
I think he panic shot quite a bit right there. I think with this gun, you don't know if you actually hit him or not, because either the recoil or how the animation of the blast or the flash or the barrel to be blinding people. Okay, he said to left or right. He said to right. Okay. Okay.
We're clear. Is she loaded? We're good to go, Control. Dr. Candace Jenner is aboard, and we are prepped to lift off. Roger and out.
It's like 70 zombies in this area, not counting the ammo game. So I wonder why he, you know what I'm saying, he just walked straight past him. I guess you only shoot when you have to. They're gonna track a couple. Dang, he actually made it.
Daryl, what are you doing there?
The fuck? Oh, that's a pretty good shot. I didn't know you could do that. I think he's just gonna track all of them and hit the shooting to track the rest of them. Then you're just gonna use the propane tank to blow up the rest. That's smart. That's real smart. Oh, you didn't have to. You didn't shoot him. And they despawn too. So thing about this is it's completely bullshit. Like the rounds don't do that much damage. So if you shoot the zombie in the body, it just can like shred them or nothing. You have to shoot the head to kill them. Still. Like, the bullets basically do nothing to their body. I think he saved a lot of time with this. Think about bullshit, they can just come to that tent. I hate the tent features, like not all the cloths in the game actually had cloth physics like in the hospital. No overheat mechanic in the game. Wish I knew that the first time. If I remember, he doesn't get on the chopper because the pilot is a bit. He doesn't tell people.
Hey, Junior! Change the plan! Get in here!
Come on, get in the helicopter. There's plenty of
At least you got a couple hours, I think. At least a day and a half if you get bit. At least you got bit by the neck.
What the hell you think you're doing, huh? You dumb son of a bitch. Military doesn't give a shit about you no more. You could have been out of this mess forever.
Lucky for you, I got an eagle eye. It's this one. Didn't you see the bite on that whirlybird pilot? Hell, he was more than halfway turned already. You know I got your back. Hell, I'm the only
World
man you
record by me. I wonder what the current record is. Let me go look it up.